Hey, Stu. Do you remember how long was it? How long ago was it that I said that AmeriCorps is going to be working with the Department of Homeland Security and FEMA, and it's not going to be a good thing? Remember they mocked me for that?
08, 09?
Well, how long ago was it when Barack Obama said...
We cannot continue to rely only on our military in order to achieve the national security objectives that we've set. We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well-funded.
Just as strong,
I don't even understand that one. What did they say that meant? Because there's no way. I mean, what does that mean?
Did they say that meant... I don't remember what they said that meant. Do you?
I don't.
Just a civilian force, just as strong, powerful, and well-funded as the U.S. military. I forget what the excuse was, but it was. It was like, oh, that you conspiracy junkies.
Yeah.
Oh, what? That's nothing.
That's
what
crazy.
What are you talking about?
Oh, please.
I thought it was sort of like a knock on like that, Republicans just want to spend money on the military. Like, we need to also take seriously our country here, and we need to have civilians doing things for Americans. It's not just invading other countries.
Maybe that was,
No,
yeah.
he's saying a civilian defense force.
Right. Yeah, just as strong, powerful, and well-funded. Yeah. What are they going to do? Change people's tires? I mean,
that'd be nice.
You don't really need a real powerful force to do that.
No?
No.
What about checking tire pressure, though?
Well, that you need to be fairly strong.
And if you're checking tire pressure, you wouldn't. I got news for you. You don't. That's not a defensive move.
What about like in-car vacuuming, though? You got to reach all the way across the seats.
Okay. So I got on the air, and we even made. Do you remember we made the little AmeriCorps uniform?
Yeah.
Yes. We made the AmeriCorps uniform, and I was pilloried in the press for saying AmeriCorps is going to be folded into the Department of Homeland Security and FEMA. Let me give you this local TV report from earlier this week. Listen.
From a severe weather event. And today, a class of young graduates in Anniston made history. As CBS 42's Tiffany Westry explains, these 18 to 24-year-olds could be the ones helping you the next time your family faces a crisis.
This group of graduates have their orders.
We really don't know exactly what our job description is as of right now, but we're hoping to find out more, and we'll be more than willing to work anywhere they put us.
Many will soon head to the Gulf Coast to respond to recent hurricanes.
We are the first class ever to have this kind of a partnership, and we're looking really forward to working with FEMA and seeing what we can do to help survivors.
As a new branch of AmeriCorps, these 231 FEMA Corps grads will spend the next 10 months helping the nation respond and recover from disasters.
That's great.
I'm really trying to help get city halls fixed, get the necessities that people need, utilities back online so that they can just get back to normalcy.
Sure.
Joseph Trimble is a Montgomery native and has many friends who've been touched by tragedy, from the Tuscaloosa tornado to Hurricane Katrina.
We're helping others, and it's just as much helping ourselves. We're able to help the community, which really just makes the whole United States a better, stronger.
It really does. It really
does.
This
first group of FEMA
Hope you
Corps
guys are armed.
will be a model for hopefully thousands more young people.
Hopefully.
Will be trained.
Let's hope that there are thousands more
during times of disaster.
Okay.
All right. So stop. Right. So now we're going to post this, but I want you to see this. They're wearing AmeriCorps
uniforms.
Department of Homeland Security uniforms. This is a FEMA Department of Homeland Security program. Let me tell you something. Since when do we need a new division of people going out and helping on hurricane? That's what we do. They're taking our job away. That's our job. That's our job as churches and communities. That's our job. FEMA is always the last one there. When we had the tornadoes, Mercury One was one of the first groups on the scene. Churches are always the first on the scene. And when FEMA finally got to the tornadoes the last season, when they finally got there, if you remember right, it was 2 days later, and they started telling people, you can't clean this up. You don't have a permit. You can't clean this up. Remember? What do we need these people for? Why are we spending money on this? This is the first class wearing the Department of Homeland Security uniform. Not good, gang. Not good. Really not good. My favorite line in that is, we don't really know what our job description is, but we're willing to help out. Should that bother you? You just graduated from a class on it. You don't know what you do?
That's how solid this economy is. People just take jobs. They don't even know what they are.
Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to do. We're just...
It is creepy.
It's really creepy.
Kitty cats. We're just throwing kitty cats into traffic. I think that's our job. Whatever. I'll take it. At this point, people are willing to do that. But you're right. Like, even if you, beyond the churches and beyond everything else, well, isn't that what regular FEMA is for? Why do we need why do we need FEMA the sequel if we have FEMA the original, plus churches, charities, and individuals?
It's not the government's position.
The only thing I can think of is that we really need a...
We cannot continue to rely only on our military
That's what
in
it
order
is.
to achieve the national security objectives that we've set.